Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Flora 6-arm chandelier. This is going to be the downward facing one. This is the 103043. My customers use this in all kinds of applications. This is a great fixture to put in stairways because it's going to provide a lot of task lighting down on those stairs so you can see where you're going, but it's also going to put some nice light up at the top, reflecting off your white ceiling and bathing the entire room. Also, a lot of people are going to put this over dining room tables, both round tables, 42-inch diameter, 56-inch diameter. People are going to be putting this over a 60 to a 72 watt inch long table, which is great too. But I've also had a lot of customers who have put two of them over kitchen islands. If the islands are long enough and your ceilings are at least 9 foot or 10 foot high. So all kinds of cool places that you can put this. Let's get into details about this. So to begin with, the height of the fixture is going to be 30.9 inches, and that's from the bottom of the fixture to where the first loop of chain is going to start. And then diameter is coming in at 23.1. This is very light. It's just a little bit over 10 pounds. It's just going to hang from a standard 5-inch canopy that goes onto your 4-inch junction box, so it's good there. Let's talk about installations instructions really quick, because it's going to show you a lot of good details you can't really see in a drawing. If you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF, so open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, all the little parts that come with it that goes together so easily. It's going to show you, you're going to be getting, let's see, to begin with, 15 feet of wire, 36 inches of chain. So this is 36 inches of chain, and if you need more chain, just drop a quick email and say you're going to be swagging it or coming down from the second story. You need another 3-foot piece or 6 feet or 9 feet or whatever. I'm going to quote that out for you. It's easy to do and it's very inexpensive, and it's easy to put the chain together. Chain has a little seam right on the side there. So what happens is you're going to use this tool, or someone's going to use this tool, and it opens and closes chain. So when you press on it and put it together, this thing opens up, and then in the middle part of it, when you put it together, it closes the chain and doesn't leave a mark. That's going to be pretty important. I picked this up on Amazon for less than 20 bucks. Good thing to have, chain separating tool. So that's that. Talked about the 5-inch canopy that goes over your junction box. It's going to also have this. This is a retaining ring tool that's going to automatically be in the box. So when you get this, so what's holding your glass onto the fixture is this, and this is a retaining ring made out of beautiful brass. It's going to go into this thing, and basically this is going to take the place of your hand, because your hand is too big to get into this hole, but this is not. So this is a proxy for your hand. It's just going to be righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, so it's very easy to use these things. You're going to put your light bulbs in first, obviously, and we're going to talk about bulbs now. So, bulbs going. It's going to be using a G9 socket. G9 sockets take G9 bulbs. If you want to stick with an old school halogen, you can do that. You can go up to 60 watts in each of these if you want to, but I don't think you need to. There are great LEDs out in the world that are going to work for you. So you've got two of them here. So this is the newer phosphorus LEDs that are clear, and then they have a pad. Sometimes they have wires inside. These are the ones we use more, and I think these are more prevalent in the marketplace. This is a cob LED, and a cob LED looks like a corn cob, has lots of these little pads on it, including on the end. So I found these bulbs in a 40 watt equivalent, 60 watt equivalent, 75 watt equivalent. The cool thing about this is I found these on Amazon in a 100 watt equivalent, and you've got 6 arms here. So if you're going to be using this in a kitchen, and you want to get the most light you could to put on your kitchen island as task lighting, you'd be able to get up to 600 watts of light, and that's quite a bit. That's more than anyone ever needs, but it's nice to know that you can get it if you need it, so don't worry about that part of it. The bulbs are going to be offered to you in all kinds of different ways when you go out looking, and you can find them everywhere. You can find them at Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware, True Value, Walmart, all those kind of places. We tend to get these bulbs on Amazon. It just happens to be a pretty good source for bulbs that are G9s. You just put in a quick search for G9 LED, and these are going to pop up. They're going to offer them to you in 2700 Kelvin. That's going to be a super yellow light, like a setting sun. That might be nice over your dining room table, I think, or maybe in your stairway. Way on the other side of that, they're going to offer these to you in something called daylight. You got to be careful about that one, because daylight sounds like it should be a warm light, like sunlight, but it's not. That one's going to be 5,000, 6,000 Kelvin. Actually, I think it's 4,000 to 6,000 Kelvin on the Kelvin scale, and that's going to be super bluish white, so kind of keep an eye on that. What we like to use in our showroom is warm white, soft white, and that's going to be 3000 Kelvin. That is the light coming down on this table right now from these 3000 Kelvin bulbs above. In any event, make sure you get dimmable versions of the bulb. That's going to be important too. Easy to find when you're out there looking. Okay, glass. So you're going to have two different options on your glass. There's a pull-down menu. One says choose your glass, and one of those is going to be Hubbardton Forge's opal glass. Opal is going to be a milky white opaque glass, so you're not going to be able to see anything inside it, which is great. That's where you get into these bulbs that aren't so pretty to look at. The other glass is going to be a combo pack. So you've got two things. So you've got this is going to be Hubbardton Forge's seeded clear. And seeded clear looks almost like a champagne glass filled with those little champagne bubbles you see coming up of air. Really cool. People love this glass. They love it on all kinds of different things. And there's also, you know, when you're looking at this fixture for your kitchen, you might want to put some matching fixtures over your kitchen island. There are two Flora pendants, 18 series pendants that go with this beautifully, so you should check those out too, and they also are available in the same type of glass. So this is the glass that's going to go inside of this, and this is going to act as a diffuser, and it's going to cover up your socket and your bulb. So that's kind of the combo you get with that, which is very pretty on its own as well. So that is your glass story. I want to touch base on Hubbardton Forge's opal glass for just a second. So all of Hubbardton Forge's glass to begin with is going to be hand blown. This piece is hand blown first in clear, then they're going to come in and they're going to blow another layer of white glass on the inside of this. The third step is they're going to take and they're going to sandblast the whole thing on the inside and the outside. That's going to give you this beautiful, mellow, translucent, milky piece of glass. When you look at this and you can see the layers are actually piled up on the inside of this. Hubbardton Forge is very obsessed about details on all of their pieces, including their glass, and that's why you're here, because you're probably just as obsessed about little details as well. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below. So scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart. So you can click on dark smoke. You can click on soft gold. Doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.